So I might have not mentioned this before, but my dream was to retire at 40. That's next year. And we're nowhere close to that. So what would you recommend would be the right financial assets to invest in over the next 10 years to be able to say I can retire comfortably? And by comfortably, I don't mean private jet. I'm looking at that like in my 60s. But like comfortably, like my kids can go to private school. I own a nice home. I have good health care. There's some trust fund money I put aside for them. Yeah.
So 40 is a bit challenging because now you're saying you own next 10 years. Remember the challenge. So yesterday I was speaking somewhere and they asked me to talk. It's slightly different. You know, we're talking about what you'd advise your 21-year-old self. When you are 21, now you're no longer 21. I'm no longer 21. The thing is that, as I said, because creating wealth is a pole time thing. 10 years is a very short time in that, that kind of thing. But obviously, you can go build yourself a very successful business. I had you earlier talk about doing, was it fashion? Yeah. You can think about how to build that into something that one day you can sell. Having said that, do you know you never have enough money? It never happens. So what is very critical in wealth creation or all this is that you start small. Always start, even if it is small, just get started. That's what I tell you. Just get started. At whatever age, just start. You will still be better off 10 years from now than where you'd be if you do not start. So the first thing is to just start. It doesn't matter if you start with little money or a lot of money, because this thing is about time and about little by little. So often people say, I will start when I have enough, but it's never enough and never will be. So the key is just to start. But I would say at 40, you need to think about something like a business you can launch or do that will make you, either you'll sell it in 10 years' time and cash out and put that now into your investment account. Because there are many people also who are doing that. They build businesses. Now, unfortunately, of course, because we have killed our capital markets. That's where people should be selling their businesses. But a lot of times that's not even an option today. But we are hopeful. We are working on it. We think the people who can make this happen are listening, so that in future, but because that's what people do in America, they build business and sell. They even sell their restaurants. I run a restaurant, then when I get to 60, I sell it to the next guy. I put that cash in a money market fund or a mutual fund, and that's my retirement plan. So, and remember that 85% of us in Kenya do not have a formal job. So you either have a business you started. So when you start that business, I started a business. I'll tell you, you start it with a view to how you can sell it. Otherwise, if it dies with you, then you have probably gotten rid of your retirement package right there and then. So, build businesses that you can sell. That would be my advice.